it is Melissa Lloyd with the Valley City Barnes County Public Library, and we are doing a fishtail windsock craft today. So I'm going to go over the supplies we need and then show you how to do it. And then you guys can, of course, since it's a craft, you guys can do whatever embellishments that you like. So what you'll need for the windsock craft is a paper bag. This is, it can be a lunch bag, any size bag, but just need a paper bag. Then you'll also need some string and tissue strips, or I guess you could use fabric strips too, but we're providing tissue strips here. And those can be various colors or all the same color. And we need about 13 of them. The other things that you might need for this craft is the scissors, a ruler, glue, and I'm going to use a hot glue gun because I do not have the patience to let glue dry. I don't know what it is. I can't handle waiting for paint to dry or glue to dry, but anything else I have lots of patience, but glue and paint are my downfalls. The other things that you can use for decorations, you can use markers, paint. I have some sequins, and I also have a little googly eye because I really like googly eyes. But you can also, if you use marker, you can draw the googly eyes. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your paper bag. Come on in. We got people here at the library and they're watching me while I'm doing this. So the paper bags that we have are over there along with the tissue strips. So if you guys want to help yourself, you can. You're going to take your paper bag and you're going to find kind of the middle point, and you can use your ruler and measure that. And that's kind of my middle point. So I marked it with a little line. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it so that you have a point, just like that. And then you're going to take your glue and you're going to glue those two folds down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then you can use, I'm going to use the hot glue because it's instantaneous, whereas with this, you have to wait a little bit for it to dry and you got to have to kind of hold it. So I'm going to quick do that. And I just like hot gluing better than regular super glue or regular glue because I just think it works better for me. I have better luck with the hot glue gun than with Elmer's glue. I don't know why. So, all right. So now I've got that all glued down. And then so what you're going to want to do is I use my ruler, but you don't have to. You can kind of just eyeball it. You're going to want to create a V shape. And I don't know if you can see that. If you look real close, I've drawn a V shape. And then you're going to want to take your scissors and cut into that V shape. Oh, one other thing is make sure you're doing it on the side that's sealed. You don't want to do it, though. This open end has to stay open. So you want to do that on the side that's folded. So now you've kind of got the mouth of your fish. So you got that. Now you get the really fun part of decorating it. So this is where you get to be creative. You can take some, I'm going to take some glue and put it on the back of on the googly eye, and I'm going to put that right on there. And then I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to make some scales. Although I'm not very good at drawing, so it'll look funny, but that's okay. Nobody's fish is going to be looking the same because everyone is different, right? And if everyone was the same, it would be a lot less interesting. So I'm drawing some scales with my marker because that's what works best for me. And then I think I will take some sequins. Take some sequins. And I'm just drawing squares because I'm not very good at drawing. But that's okay. Some people are good at drawing, some people are good at writing, some people are good at reading. So I'm just doing whatever shape comes into my head. So I did some squares and now I'm doing some swirls. I'm doing some dots because I like dots. I'm going to switch pens too. I'm going to do a different marker. So if you're using paint, then you're going to paint on this end, let it dry. So, and then I think I'm going to take some sequins because fish are supposed to be sparkly. And I'm going to use, again, my hot glue gun. I'm trying not to get any glue gun on my fingers because that hurts. And make some sparkly spots on my fish. And I'm going to show you guys in a minute because it's turning out super pretty, or at least I think it's pretty. And in my opinion is the one that matters the most. Oh, I want to draw some eyelashes on the eye of my fish. So I'm going to do some eyelashes. There we go. All right. So I've got my fish mostly done. I can take some time and, you know, definitely color in some of my fish scales, but I like the sparkles. I like his googly eye. If you had some red marker, I don't, you could put some fish lips on it. Have some lovely fish lips because what fish, I mean, fishes don't normally have lips, but this is our windsock, so we can make the fish have lips. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this open end here, and you're going to want to take your strips of tissue paper. And like I said, there's about 13 of them. And you're going to want to take your glue, and you can cut these to whatever length you want. I'm just going to keep them long. And you can take your glue, and on the inside of your open bag, you're going to just use your glue and put them, attach them. There we go. And so then, there we go. And so we're going to keep doing that. I'll show you a little bit better. Oops. See, that way you can see. See what I'm doing. All different types of colors here. Oh, we got purple. I like purple a lot. Keep going here. That's okay if this rips. I will say that this fish is one that should not be in water. So this is going to be an indoor fish because he's all made out of paper. So if you get him wet, he's going to be a less effective fish. And I got glue on my fingers, so that burns. So there we've got, I've got some strings here. There is, I could still add, I've only done one side of my, inside of my bag. So I can go along the other edge with the rest of my strips and do that. And so that's kind of the artistic part of it. Now, we want to make sure we can hang this guy. So we're going to take the other side, the side that we've folded down, and we're going to cut some strings. So this string, you're going to use your ruler, and you're going to measure 24 inches. So this is 1 ruler length and 2 ruler lengths. And if it's a little long, that's okay. It doesn't matter too much. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. The directions say make a knot and then glue it to the top of your fish. I'm not going to make a knot because I have a hot glue gun, so I don't need to make a knot. So I'm going to, I want to make sure I got the top. Yep, this is the top. I'm going to put a little glue dot here, and I'm going to place my string right in that glue. And I'm going to do another glue dot right there. Place the other end of my string in that glue. Now, if you're using Elmer's glue, you're going to want to wait for that to dry, but that's why I use hot glue, because I don't like waiting for it to dry. I don't have that type of patience. So it'll dry there a little bit. And now you pretty much have a fishtail windsock. So you can hang him up with the string. He will sit there and flap in the breeze and float along, a happy little fishy. So now so once you're all done, you can continue to decorate them however you like. I'm gonna continue decorating with more colors and more tissue paper and more sequins, because I think that'll be great. You're only limited by your imagination. So let's put this back. So, I mean, how do you think your fish will look? Do you, are you gonna have long streaming tails? Or gonna do short little ones? Are you gonna have googly eyes? Or are you gonna do your own, color your own eye? And how are your scales going to look? Will they look different than mine? I'm guessing they'll look different than mine, especially if you take more time. This is a project you can really take your time on, especially if you want your fishy to look very colorful. You can do lots of different things. You could do glitter. If you have glitter, do some glitter or glitter glue, which is easier. And then you would have, I think I'm gonna add some more sequins along his mouth and his top, because I think that'll be pretty. So that is how you do the fishtail windsock. If you have any questions, then please call the library. If you would look for the Valley City Barnes County residents, we have kits available. So if you would like a kit, please call the library at 845-3821. I don't think there's anything else I need to add. So that is our craft, the fishtail windsock. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy Tails and Tales, the summer learning theme. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye.